Oh, Nitpick. So we finally reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Well, a few months ago. And I'm surprised some of you are even still here. I mean, seriously, you watch this crap? It's terrible. Nonetheless, I've been creating something very special for all of you to show my undying gratitude. This is Nintendo Munchkin, or as I like to call it, Munchtendo. It plays identically to the standard game of Munchkin. There are two different decks of cards, the door and the treasure pile, both with separate discard areas. Each player begins the game with 4 cards dealt to them from both piles. Everyone starts as a level 1 human with no class, with the goal being to reach level 10 to win the game. Your character also shares the same sex as you, unless you declare otherwise at the game's outset. Among your initial 8 cards, if there are any items, classes, or race cards present, you can choose to put them in play immediately. The in-play zone is the space right in front of you, and in-play cards usually have effects or bonuses on them to boost your hero. Think of the in-play zone as an inventory screen in a video game. You can have 2 different one-handed weapons in both your left and right hand, armor, headgear, and footgear equipped. There may only be one of the same item type in play for your character. The same rule applies for class and race cards. After everyone has laid down their items, decide amongst yourself who takes the first step into the dungeon and kicks open the door! This simply means you flip the top card of the door deck over. There are many different cards hidden behind the door. Monsters, curses, and sometimes neither of those. If you happen upon a monster, you have to fight it. The monster's level determines how much combat strength it has. Your own combat strength is determined by your level plus any modifiers gained through items, such as this near useless twig I have equipped, which combined with my current level of 1 gives me a combat strength of 2, which is enough to defeat crabs! Yay? When defeating a monster, the player goes up a level and draws the number of treasure cards stated on the bottom of the creature. If you cannot defeat the enemy in front of you, grab a nearby dice and roll it to attempt escape. A 5 or more succeeds, but if you fail, you suffer. The bad stuff! The bad stuff is printed on the bottom of each monster card and comes into play as soon as you fail your escape roll. Uh-oh, I have to discard armor and all items worn below the waist. Joke's on you, crabs. I'm not wearing any pants. If you draw a curse upon kicking open the door, it goes into play immediately. And on you. I don't know what I did in my life to deserve a cuckoo on my head. Other cards you draw upon kicking open the door, such as class, race, and more, can either be played at once or put into your hand. If you didn't fight a monster, you can choose to play one from your own hand and fight it, or loot the room, which has you drawing a card from the door pile face down so no one else can see it. Sound like a lot to keep up with? It can be for the first few rounds. But after a couple rounds, you'll be munching like a pro. There are more intricate rules to the game, such as combat-specific items and asking other players to assist you while fighting a monster, but this Munchkin manual can explain it much better and funnier than I can, and there's a link in the description for it. You know what other link is in the description? That's right. I've provided a link to the files themselves, along with instructions to print these cards off yourself for free! I know, I'm amazing. But so are you guys for sticking with me to 1,000 subscribers and beyond! Hopefully. Just like with all my custom games, I'm not asking for your money. Just that you share this video with your friends, family, or whoever else you think might enjoy sitting down for a fun-filled game of Munchkin, or listen to a weirdo like me make odd gaming videos. I'm so happy to have you. And here's to another 1,000. Oh, that is terrible. Oh my god. Want to see more Nitpick content? Here's the link to the last custom-made board game, Nintendo Sorry, and another to a video detailing the top 10 Mario Kart 8 tracks. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date, and subscribe to my secondary channel for even more content. I'll see you on the next video. Stay amazing.